Hey guys, it's Rusty, and today I'm going to be doing my mid-December pickup video. Even though we're kind of running into the third quarter of December here, I didn't want to have my pickups throughout December as well as the stuff that I got for Christmas at the end of the month because the video would just run too long. So I'm going to do a video right before the holidays, and for those of you that do celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays for those of you that celebrate any other holiday. I hope you guys have a great holiday and get to spend some time with your family and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into this stuff here. The first thing that I got, I did show in my last video. If you guys saw it, a few really good friends of mine donated some games to me, and the only game that I'm going to show that my friends gave me is COD Black Ops. There's a lot of mixed opinions about this game. A lot of people in the gaming community here on YouTube hate Call of Duty just because the majority of people that refer to themselves as gamers only play first-person shooters like Call of Duty. I'm definitely not one of those people, but this game was given to me from a really nice friend of mine at work, so I'm not just going to not play it since I have it. So I did get into the campaign, and surprisingly, when in comparison to the other 43.5 Call of Duty games, it's actually kind of decent. It doesn't just throw you into the middle of a battlefield and just have you shoot up a bunch of guys like the majority of the Call of Duty games do. There actually is kind of somewhat of a storyline to this game. You're kind of a prisoner of war in Vietnam, and you kind of relive these memories as you're being tortured by these people. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know anyone's name because I just don't care enough. But the fact that you're a prisoner of war is, I guess, somewhat more interesting than just being some random private that saves the day over and over and over again in World War II. So, it's not that bad of a game. The campaign's pretty fun. I haven't really played online just because it's not very appealing to me, but the campaign's alright. So the next few games here I got on a Game Teasy auction. The majority of these games I bought for $1. Nobody was bidding on these games, and I was just like, hey, well, I have interest in some of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and put $1 on and see what happens, and I won most of the bids. The first one here is Mad World for the Wii. Kind of get closer to the camera here so you guys can get a better view of this game. I bid $1 on this, and somebody else bid $2, so I went up to $3, and no one outbid me. So I got this for $3, and it was still sealed when he sent it to me. I mean, I took it off the shrink wrap. I haven't got a chance to play it yet, but it looks really interesting. Just a really unique art style. It looks very similar to kind of a comic book. I don't know. It just looks extremely gory and I don't even know how to describe it. It just looks very gruesome and morbid, but sounds interesting. So I'm interested in getting into this game. I've heard a lot of great things about it. I know Craig said it's a pretty decent game, and as well as some other people. The next thing I got was Crimson Skies on the original Xbox. This is a fairly decent aerial kind of shooter game. I remember playing this with my friends. Has really decent, split screen multiplayer. I don't really know if there's much of a campaign to this game, but it's pretty fun, and I think I'll probably pop it in at some point. And I got this for $1, so you can't beat that. I think that's two NES games here. I got surprisingly I don't have this Super Mario Brothers. I got this with the manual. I have the Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt Duel NES cart, but I didn't have the Super Mario Brothers cart. So to get this with the manual for $1, I thought that was a pretty decent deal. The next game here, I don't really plan on really getting into this game. I just kind of wanted to have it in my collection because I just heard it's one of the most just horrific and just terribly made games of all time. Not of all time, but definitely on the NES, and that's Friday the 13th. I got this for the NES. And no one was bidding on this either, and I got it for $1. So if you get that with the manual and it's in, pretty pristine condition here, I was pretty excited. And I've watched some videos, and it just looks really funny. So I'm interested in popping this in and seeing how it plays. The next game you know, as most of you guys know, any of you Wii owners, Epic Mickey recently came out, and unfortunately I didn't have the cash to, you know, squeeze out 50 bucks to get that game, which was kind of sad. I'll get that in the future. But to kind of tie me over until then, I found a copy on the Game TZ website that the auctioneer was had in the lot, and that's Mickey's Magical Quest, or I guess more specifically, the Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. And it's actually by Capcom, so I was kind of interested in checking this game out. I watched gameplay videos before I put my bid on, and I got this for $1 as well, which I was very, very happy about. It looked like a very decent platformer, similar to kind of the other Disney-esque games like The Lion King and Aladdin. You know, obviously Mickey Mouse is the main character that you play as, and you just kind of hop around in these different worlds and collect items and things like that, similar to your, you know, the majority of the platformers that you guys play on the SNES. So I'm looking forward to getting into that at some point. Now, the next 4 games I am very thrilled to be able to own now, and I got them for very decent prices. When I got home, I checked on eBay to see how much these complete copies run for, and they definitely run for a lot more than what I... The first one here is Mega Man The Anniversary Collection for the original Xbox. Now, I'm very happy to finally own this game because it does contain 10 of the classic Mega Man titles. I never really got into the Mega Man series, or I never really owned many of them, and as of right now, I only own Mega Man 1 for the original Game Boy. So, I was very happy to get this. I paid $8 for this, and it usually runs about $20 on eBay. I know Craig from, most of you guys probably know Craig from TV and Lust. I know he recently picked up a copy of this for $12, which is also a really great deal. But to get it for $8, I was pretty happy. And I got all of these games here at a place called Half Price Books. I don't know if any of you guys have a store like that near you guys, but I wasn't expecting to get that. I actually, over the weekend, I saw it there. I didn't have my wallet on me. I was posting on the tvandlust.net forums. I'm plugging your website, Craig. So, yeah. The tvandlust.net forums, I was talking about it on there, that I saw a copy of it for $8. And Craig said, Rusty, you need to go back and get that. And I took his advice. And I'm happy I did, because not only did I find a copy of Mega Man Anniversary Collection for $8, I found these 3 games for $5 a piece. Now, to most of you, or many of you, this may not be very, you know, a great find. But to me, this is just huge, because there's just such a nostalgic factor to these games for me. I grew up playing these games. I grew up loving these games. And I would just die to have complete copies of them. Not literally. That's just a little expensive, extreme. I don't know, but that's so weird. Anyways, these were my favorite games as a kid growing up in the 90s. So I'm happy to finally get these games. And I'll go ahead and stop babbling and get into the actual showing you guys. The first one is Pokemon Pinball. And this is a complete copy, you guys. Like I said, just so happy to own this now. Unfortunately, this did not come with the manual, which is kind of depressing, but the box is literally just in immaculate condition. So, to get that for $5, I was blown away, and I honestly thought I was dreaming. I couldn't believe it. And the next 2, Pokemon Soul Silver. I knew I was going to do that, damn it. Pokemon Silver and Pokemon Gold for the Game Boy Color. $5 a piece, you guys. I went on eBay, and these are running for about $40 complete in box. So to get these complete, unfortunately, Gold is the only one with the manual, but Silver has this, which I thought was pretty funny. It has an advertisement for this special edition Pikachu Nintendo 64. I'm not sure if you guys remember those, but I thought that was kind of funny that they were advertising that coming November, guys. So look forward to that in 2011. But yeah, like I said, these games just hold such a nostalgic factor to me, and I grew up playing these games. I love the Pokemon games. There goes my grandfather clock. Damn it, I knew that was going to happen. So to finally own these games boxed, or to own them again I should say, I was just very, very happy. So that is my mid-third quarter December pickups video, however you want to say it. I'm very happy to get those games. Like I said, most of them I haven't gotten a chance to play yet. I'm very excited to get into Mad World. That game just looks really intriguing to me. The art style looks gruesome and just comic book style-esque, and sounds awesome. And it's developed and published by Sega, I believe. So, you know, Sega, I think they're known for doing some good things sometime. So, yeah. So guys, until Saturday when I do my Christmas video, take care, have a safe holiday, and I hope you guys have a nice time with your families, and because I know I will. I love watching, you know, all the movies that we get, kind of sitting by the fire enjoying that. So until next time guys, take care. Thanks for watching.